game early before launch.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, rec, the pro guys, like basically everyone's kind of got their little
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Harden. Ingram is out there with Zion Williamson. Johnson gets the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Johnson left side, down low, and the dunk by Williamson.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability, gets over the defense, and easily finds the rim.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Harris outside. And Vanderbilt now top of the key. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Williamson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Vanderbilt the pass to Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Steps back and fires. The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Sabonis. Over Harden. They get the rebound. Sabonis with the bucket.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. It's stolen by Johnson. A solo fast break.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Pass to Ivy. Over Johnson with the tip and staying with the play, Sabonis.
And Sabonis with the reward there for the hustle, picking up the scraps.
Harden outside. The pass to Johnson. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and he lays it straight in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Pelicans. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Ingram against Sabonis. Ingram passes to Johnson. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Johnson left side. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Vanderbilt after the made shot from Johnson. Clock at 6. Vanderbilt the pass to Ivy, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 14-point game. Up top for Vanderbilt. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Pelicans leading by 13. On the wing, Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 14 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Passes to Ivy. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin. But I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team. And I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
Duren, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And both free throws good for Johnson.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Harden the pass to Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. He's got 18. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for New Orleans?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
And here are the Pelicans now after the basket by Detroit. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. A different look here for Detroit. Drew's checked in for Sabonis. Butler comes in for Ivy. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Cunningham. Pistons trail by 17. Payne kicks to Harris. Pass to Duren. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. That one, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Detroit, foul. True. First personal
Pelicans
foul.
shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
At the line for the Pelicans.
And that one falls for Jones.
Herbert Jones taking 2 shots.
And so Jones nails both of them.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Outside Butler. Now the pass to Durant. Over Green. Here's Drew. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. And now the Pelicans on the break. Johnson's got the ball.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now here's Butler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's good from long range.
Payne gets the hot pass and drills his shot. That was automatic.
Johnson at the elbow. Duran pulls it in. Pistons trail by 16. Payne can't hit. And the Pelicans with possession here. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too, with both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
First personal
The
foul.
Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for your Pistons. Drew taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Harden out there with Johnson. Then there's Williamson. Then it's Brandon Ingram.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Harden the pass to Ingram. Over Harris. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Harden. Ingram's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Pelicans. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers was all business. He had an impressive number of points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Harden. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Pass to Johnson. The dish to Williamson. Johnson with it. Sabonis defending. Chalk up 2 there. Johnson's got 24 points.
A smart play. Signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Here's Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Sabonis with the bucket.
Now, this is where Sabonis can play tricks. He's got every move at his disposal.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for New Orleans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Feeds it to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And it's now 26 points for Johnson.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Harris kicks to Cunningham. Right side, Sabonis. Here's the floater. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
4 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there are some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism, the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Harris outside. Williamson against Sabonis. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Harris does a good job. Stop, show the ball, get him up in the air, and then find your way to the free throw line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Pelicans leading by 16. Vanderbilt defending. It's Ingram on the wing. Shoots it up. They grab their own miss.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Harris against Ingram. Harris kicks to Sabonis. His three-pointers off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Hey, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Vanderbilt defending. To the middle. Here's Ingram. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Vanderbilt the pass to Harris. Shoots over Ingram. Rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
Here's Johnson. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Pistons trail by 20. Ivy passes to Vanderbilt. Harris with it. Back to Vanderbilt. Passes it to Sabonis. 4 on the clock. Here's Ivy. Pelicans pull it in.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And that one, good. He's got 6.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Now here's Cunningham. 35 points for him last game against New York.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Inside. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. New Orleans leading by 21. Ingram outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First
New Orleans
foul.
shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
For the Pelicans, Johnson at the line for 2.
The first one falls. Cameron Payne's checked in for the Pistons. So Johnson hits 2 of them. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Pass to Payne. And the pass to Ivy. Back to Payne. Over Harden. And the shot is long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And here's Cunningham after the three-pointer from Johnson. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Over Ingram. Here's Sabonis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Sabonis has got 10 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Ingram outside. Pass to Johnson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game.
Ingram.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. And it's Payne in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Payne's got his second bucket of the night.
This is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there. Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
Johnson can't hit. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ivy, Sabonis trying to get open. The shot by Ivy, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Out to Ingram. Back to Williamson. Over Cunningham. And it's Williamson missing. His versatility has made Payne a valuable second-unit guy, don't you think, Brent?
Well, he's a pretty decent package out there. He can score. He likes to get up defensively and bother opposing point guards. So it's that momentum that Cam Payne can come into the game and begin to turn the tide for his team in their favor.
Here's Ivy. That shot off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. On the wing, Johnson. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. He gets it in there. Johnson's got 41.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. MP's really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way
to slow his roll.
So for the Pistons, Drew's checked in for Sabonis. Duran comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Butler in for Cunningham. Ivy passes to Payne. And here is Duran. Back to Payne. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Lopez.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
McCollum against Butler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jared Butler.
Testament to the savvy of McCollum. The defender bites on his subtle move, then is left with no choice but to foul him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
New Orleans making a switch here. Green's checked in. Passes it to Payne. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good on the layup. Payne's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Collin passes to Lopez. The feed now to Johnson. Butler with the steal. .127 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Drew. Johnson with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Trying to get open is Lopez. A shot by Johnson, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Duran slams it in.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Jones. Green finds McCollum. Now Lopez. They get it back. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Johnson's got 43 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Payne passes to Butler. Here's the teardrop. That shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Now here's McCollum. Defense is right there. Off target at the rim. Right wing. Out to Payne. Here's Butler. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jones. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been
67.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Pistons shooting just 31% in the game. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Cunningham kicks to Sabonis. Back to Cunningham. Lets it fly from 18. And he hits the jumper for 2. Cunningham's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham dropping in the jumper.
Here's Ingram. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Shot from 12. Vanderbilt misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Ivy. 8 points for him. There's the pass to Sabonis. On the wing, Harris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back, and drawing contact.
Tobias.
And Harris drops them both. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Ingram outside to the paint. Here's Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Cunningham finds a bonus. Here's Ivy. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Williamson. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Over Harden. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Johnson. The shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now. Here's Cunningham. Plays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 6.
Young players with these kind of moves are showing you that they're getting more patient on the inside, and Cade showed that time.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Harris outside. Harden against Cunningham. And here's Ivy. He's got 8, 16 feet away. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Ingram outside. Pass to Harden. New Orleans moving it around. Johnson inside. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pistons have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Vanderbilt kicks to Cunningham. Here's Sabonis. Good, and Harris gets the assist. He's got 12.
This is a huge bonus to have Sabonis drill a couple shots and add some offense to the attack.
Ingram passes to Harden. Now here's Williamson. Here's Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Johnson's got 53.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. In the corner, it's Harris. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Inside. Kicks it out to Harden. For the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And this is Harden doing what he does best. Finding a hole in the defense and exploiting it.
For Detroit, they've gone an even 50% to the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Cunningham finds Vanderbilt. Here's Harris. Picked his pocket. Pushing it up. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
To the right side. Harris looking it over. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Johnson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Passes it to Ivy. It's stolen by Johnson. And here they go. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Harris outside. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded by Johnson. They need this. And the layup is up and in. 10 points for Jaden Ivey.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Yeah, we all raise our eyebrows to the scoring, but Brandon Ingram is an assist getter.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Harris finds a bonus. And here's Ivy. Here's Duran. Ivy passes to Duran. Banked in off the glass. Duran's got his second bucket.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Pass to Duran. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Detroit, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Shooting 2. And that one.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Dozier, guarded by Harris. Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Green, Harden out there with Johnson, and it's Dozier in at the 3 spot. Another bucket! Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Butler kicks to Cunningham. From the high post. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And taken away by Johnson. Jumps up. And another one.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One Drive.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Green. Butler against Harden. Over Butler. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Cunningham against Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fade away.
Detroit, foul. First personal foul. Team second.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Johnson.
And good, he hits it again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Bogdanovich looking around. Here's Cunningham. Got a piece of it. They get it back. Cunningham on the wing. He dishes it to Blake. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. New Orleans moving it around. Torres, the pass to Johnson.
Detroit, foul. Number 5. First personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Johnson at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Johnson. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Now here's Butler. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And it's Johnson. That time on the assist from Harden.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Butler. Down low to stop the drought. Misses the layup.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
Johnson.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
You've got to be on exactly the same page to connect on that long of an alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough play. Now Butler out to the right wing. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And I tell you, Bogdanovich is crafty inside. Knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul.
And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on an 18-5 run here. Here's Johnson. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Outside Butler. Bogdanovich against Johnson. Blake kicks to Cunningham. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good work defensively by Harden.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Butler finds Cunningham. And Bogdanovich now top the key. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Pelicans ball.
Detroit making a switch. Haynes checked in. McCollum's checked in for New Orleans. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Again, what an avalanche! And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
The pass to Butler. The shot will not fall. Good D by Johnson.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Dozier. He's covered by Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Blake. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Draymond Green. McCollum with the bounce pass. Johnson inside, defended by Butler. Dozier. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
Detroit got the ball.
Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Johnson against Butler. Second chance shot. No good at the rim.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Dozier kicks to McCollum. Deflects the pass. And he banks in the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And it goes down 2 points.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Pass to Dozier. New Orleans moving the ball around. Johnson, good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
2 minutes remaining in
Passes
the game.
to Blake.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Three-pointer, Butler. Butler missing again.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Takes a three. Drills it from outside. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Johnson.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Goes back up. No good on that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Pass to Dozier. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And there's the pass to Dozier. The Pelicans get another chance here. And the shot goes in.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Here's Johnson. Another shot. And the layup is good.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
Kicks it to Butler. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Green. He dishes it to McCollum. To the middle. He got it again. Sensational.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew.